Breaking news. President Donald Trump has been named in newly unsealed documents tied to the Jeffrey Epstein case. But what exactly is being said, and what does it mean legally and politically? A federal judge just released hundreds of pages of court documents from a long-standing civil lawsuit, and President Trump is among dozens of high-profile individuals mentioned. So let's unpack the facts, with no speculation, no spin, just what's confirmed in the files. What the documents actually say. These documents stem from a defamation case filed years ago by Virginia Giuffre, a known survivor of Epstein's abuse network. President Trump's name appears in the newly unsealed material, but importantly, he is not accused of sexual abuse. He is not charged with any crime. Instead, his name appears in witness depositions referencing past social associations with Epstein, including attending events where both were present or being listed in Epstein's personal contacts. One witness recalls seeing Trump on Epstein's plane, but this is based on personal recollection, not on verified flight logs. Why it's still a big deal? While there are no criminal allegations, the political stakes are massive. Because Donald Trump is not just a former president. He is the sitting president of the United States in 2025. And these unsealed documents are surfacing as he seeks to consolidate power ahead of the 2026 midterms and beyond. The Epstein case continues to cast a long shadow over world leaders, billionaires, and celebrities, and Trump's inclusion, even in a peripheral capacity, reopens scrutiny around the circles of influence Epstein once moved in. The White House responds. The White House issued a firm statement following the release. President Trump has never been accused of any wrongdoing in connection with Jeffrey Epstein, the statement read. He severed ties with Epstein years before any allegations became public and was among the few public figures to ban Epstein from his properties. This mirrors past comments from Trump, who previously said he found Epstein's actions horrific and claimed he had no tolerance for that kind of behavior. Who else was named? The unsealed materials also include references to former President Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew of the UK, attorney Alan Dershowitz, business mogul Les Wexner. In most cases, their names appeared in deposition summaries, contacts, or mentions by third parties, not tied to formal charges or direct evidence. Legal experts emphasize that these mentions, without more, do not constitute proof of misconduct. What happens now? This release is part of a long-running effort by journalists and courts to bring transparency to Epstein's web of connections, a network that included politicians, celebrities, and corporate executives. While President Trump's name being included in the records is not legally damning, it is politically sensitive. It raises questions about the company world leaders kept, and what's still unknown about Epstein's reach. So, what's your take? Is this just old associations being recycled, or is there more the public deserves to know? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and please keep it respectful. We deal in facts, not innuendo. Subscribe to TSN News for balanced coverage of politics, law, and power in motion. This is TSN News, where clarity cuts through the noise.